Morning, guys. It's Miss Truelove here this morning, and I hope you had a good weekend, that you were able to fare well in the storms and those around you fared well. Um, Praying for those that may have had some difficulties, hoping that you guys all did great. Um, we had this bizarre time that we're in has led to some different times and a different celebration for many for the holidays over the weekend. Hope you were able to spend, whether you spent your time celebrating Easter with your family um, or if you were able just to get out and about and have some fun for the weekend in some way. Um, All still managing to um, hold to social distancing. My family and I, we decided to take a little excursion. We went out and we went to a local waterfall here in the Anniston area. And while we're there, there's this nice little stream that ran by there. My stepson ended up in it. It was totally soaked wet. He had to ride home in his underwear. It was quite an adventure. So it's just good to have those times where you can just get out and about and just try to have some, man, his hair won't sit down, some type of normal activity so you don't go insane, it's just like, but back to our normal lives, we would be in class and we would be talking about paragraph development today. And so I'm going to present a lesson to you today on paragraph development. Why do we do paragraphs? Why is this important? Because if you're in the high school program, you're going to have to write those papers. And so learning how to build and develop a good paragraph is important. And paragraph writing is important, whether or not you're having to write for something for a job or you're just in life, paragraph writing is important. Let's go ahead and get started. Look at this pretty picture here, minus the snow on the top of the mountains. This is kind of what it looked out like here in Anniston, real green this weekend. The water all this is making me happy. But, words make up phrases and phrases make up sentences, and sentences are what make up paragraphs. And so keeping that in mind will help you into building good paragraphs. What are paragraphs? Paragraphs are a group of related sentences that are organized around a central topic and express an idea. There are basically three different parts to a paragraph. You have your topic sentence, you have supporting sentences, and then you have a concluding sentence or sentences. Down here at the bottom, you'll see this little graphic down here where it says paragraph structure. And oftentimes people use this to explain the different parts of a paragraph. And we see here we have our topic sentence over here. That's your nice little the bun of your hamburger, followed by, you look right here at your supporting sentences. That's all the stuff in the middle. And it's the main part of the sandwich. It has the bun. It's got the good stuff. It's got the lettuce and the tomato and the onions and the pickles and all that good stuff. And and the condiments like ketchup and mustard and relish and all that, whatever you put on your hamburgers. And then, of course, at the bottom, we have your concluding sentences. And that's just your bottom bun. And we'll see this analogy of the hamburger bun in the future slides as well. So first, let's look at topic sentences. We can see over here our hamburger bun is the top bun. This is introductory sentence, introduces the reader to the topic of the paragraph. And you have to try to draw the reader in, and so you need to make it exciting. So in this paragraph that they have listed here, it says, on warm summer days, I love trying to catch butterflies. Well, that's that's the heart of what the paragraph is going to be about. backyard chasing after pretty butterflies that go swimming by. If I am lucky enough to catch one, I'll never keep it for very long. After all, butterflies belong to in their natural habitat. I sure can't wait until next summer so that I can grab my net and go catching butterflies again. So our topic sentence for this is she liked catching butterflies, and then she gives details about that. But this is our main point right here. Like I said, topic sentences tell the reader what the paragraph is going to be about. And it's the main idea you're trying to convey to the reader. We got this little smart, enlightened guy over here. It says it's easier to understand a paragraph that has a topic sentence. And he says, I understand the meaning of life. But he says, I can't understand what this is about. So he can understand like the meaning of life, but he can't understand what that paragraph is about because there's not something telling what the main idea, what the main topic is about in what he was reading. Sometimes people call the topic sentence the controlling idea because it controls everything that goes in there as well. So those are kind of used interchangeably as well. Just some things. There's a nice little checklist here about topic sentences. It says, first of all, is your main idea clear? Does your reader know what that's going to be? Can your topic sentence direct others in your paragraph? Does it direct the other sentences that is in your paragraph? Can you address your main idea in one paragraph? So, or does it provide a transition from the previous paragraph? And is your topic sentence thorough, yet precise and brief? You don't want something that's long and drawn out. You just want something that's going to be very brief, very to the point, and and that will help you develop your topic sentence. So let's look at some supporting sentences. What are they? First, they come after the topic sentence, and they usually make up that main body of the paragraph. And they give details to develop and support what that main idea, what that main topic of the sentence, of the paragraph is about. In the supporting sentences, you should give supporting facts, details, examples of whatever you're writing about, your topic. Sometimes they can use, you'll see specific transition words like first, second, and third, furthermore, in addition, however, as a result, words like that. So you see them oftentimes when you're writing those supporting sentences. And we can see over here our little hamburger bun over here. The middle sentences of the paragraph are the supporting ones, or sometimes supporting sentences, they prove the topic sentence. And they are the filling part of the paragraph. They are the sandwich. They're in the middle. It's the good stuff. Not many times do people just go and order the bun. I say most times. I have a story about that, but that's for another day. Because I could tell stories all day. I'll tell you. When my husband was in the hospital, a lady came into the cafeteria and said that she wanted to order a chicken avocado sandwich, but she didn't want the chicken or the avocado. So the lady's like, I guess she just wants the bun, but she didn't give any other explanation. So I mean, who really wants just the bun? I mean, she should have just asked for some bread. I mean, but it's that good stuff in the middle, the meat and the lettuce and the tomato that make the sandwich good. And it's that all that supporting sentences that help develop and make a paragraph more interesting. Just like that sandwich, it just makes it better when when you get all the good stuff in there. Same thing with the sandwich, same thing with the paragraph. All right, now let's look at concluding paragraphs, concluding sentences in a paragraph. The concluding or final sentence of a paragraph usually reminds the reader of the topic or the controlling idea of the paragraph. It's going to take us back to that topic sentence, and it's going to remind us what we have just read. It usually restates the main idea or the topic sentence. And you'll see some clue words like in conclusion, therefore, as expressed, overall, finally. Those are just a few of the words that you might see used in a concluding sentence. And then we got our bottom bun over here. It says the bottom of the bun helps hold all the ingredients together. And it works with the top bun to keep all that together, all the meat, the cheese, the tomato, and everything from falling out. So it sandwiches it together. The concluding sentence of a paragraph helps hold all of it together. It works with the introductory sentence to keep all the details from falling apart. The concluding sentence should be interesting and let your reader know that you are finished writing, and it wraps everything up. So each of the parts of the paragraph are important. You can't have one without the other. You know, just like that little confused wise man over there on the previous slide said, you know, when he didn't know what the paragraph was about, you know, he couldn't understand what he was reading. So each of these parts help us to understand what has been written about. So you need to have that topic sentence, and with what just gives us the heart of what you're going to be writing about. And then you need to follow it with those supporting sentences, which are the meat of what you're writing about, the main stuff. That's the reason why, well, it's what we want to learn about. It's the good stuff. And then you need to follow it up with a conclusion and just state what it was that you've written about. So with that all said, I've shared with you just about sentences. I've shared some crazy stories from my own life. But anyhow, I'm going to be putting some things on IXL. And if you don't know, you go to IXL.com. Your username will be your first name, followed by the number 1 at JobCorps, no org. So mine will be Kathy1 at JobCorps. And my password would be Joyful1. If you also want to do some other additional practice, you could also go to Tab Academy, which your username is your name plus 1, and then your password is happy1. If you want to get on there as well. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at truelove.catherine@jobcorps.org, or you can reach me at reading1gjcc@gmail.com. I also check in on our Gadsden Bulldogs page on Facebook, and I've been able to answer people's questions as they brought them to me there as well. And I think that's it. But you know, whatever way you need to reach out, if you need some help with this work or something in previous assignments, feel free to contact me at any time. I miss y'all. I hope everybody's doing well, and I'm looking forward to a great week. Bye, guys.